Hello, I'm going to talk today about mindful leadership or mindful entrepreneurship. I'd say mostly I'm being a mindful entrepreneur. And I'm going to take a couple points from Professor Ellen Langer of Harvard when she wrote about this a couple years ago. She said to boost mindfulness in leadership, I would say in business, the first thing she recommends is imagining that your thoughts are transparent to others. Got that one? In other words, people can see your thoughts. They're reading your mind. She said you would probably immediately bring more awareness to your thinking if that were true. And she said we'd be more inclined to perceive people and their actions in a different way, a fresh way, rather than staying mindlessly stuck in negative assumptions and judgments. I thought this was pretty interesting. I'm Jean Rowe. I'm a nurse practitioner by background. I've spent 40 years helping women to age healthily and fulfilled. I have loved my work. I currently do more of a coaching role at this point. The fulfillment part's really important for me, for people, fulfillment and full expression of themselves. And I also seek out and make available wonderful supplements, products for people who just in general want to stay healthy, but especially for those who are looking at staying healthier as they age. So you could reach me, by the way, if you ever want to be in touch with me, at explorehealing@gmail.com. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and do email me if you want any of the handouts I talk about toward the end of this video. So Dr. Langer talks about mindfulness as increasing resilience of both ourselves and our businesses. How lovely is that? Resilience we need. Interestingly, it makes me think of a time when in one of my medical offices, several of us agreed to do a mindfulness practice every morning together. And maybe we didn't do it we did most every morning, yeah. So we agreed to do that, and we did, and we got there early before anyone else was in the office and did it. And honestly, I think it changed the whole culture of that office. We all noticed it was palpable. Very lovely. Dr. Langer talks about mindfulness is increasing resilience, but also that mindfulness provides this fertile field for creativity and possibilities. Can you think of two things that you might like more as an entrepreneur in terms of working with your business? Creativity and possibilities. Let's go for it. Think of when you're off course, when you're not being mindful. Like for me, it's when I'm just got something too much on my mind. I didn't eat the right food, or something's going on where I'm just distracted constantly. I've got piles of papers I need to sort through. I want to go get a coffee. I want to read an excerpt from a certain book. I want to take a nap, whatever. It's a time when I'm not mindful and not fully focused and engaged. And what we really need to be successful entrepreneurs is we need to be fully focused and fully engaged, and mindfulness will lead you to that. When I get that distracted time, I feel like I have the effectiveness of a gnat. I know that's a funny way to talk, but that's about how small I feel like my effectiveness is sometimes with that. And using mindfulness to correct that is a very useful, wonderful tool. It has a lot of benefits. With mindfulness, you correct and you say to yourself, where is this particular action I'm doing or not doing? Where are these thoughts? Where are they leading me to? Is it going to lead me any closer to that successful creation and well-being that I want? So you ask yourself that question when you're in the middle of not being mindful, and choose mindfulness. It'll help bring you back to your center and your power. Mindfulness is easy to attain. You can do it right this moment. Just do it right now. Just sit for a second, take a deep breath in, and watch your breath, listen to your breath. Let it out. Feel that how it feels to let that breath out. That's a moment of mindfulness. That's all it takes. Need it longer and need it repeated. It's easy to attain, but for our Western minds that are not practiced, we need to practice it a lot. And it's not like it's laborious to practice. Mindfulness is quite simple. It's simple to do, and it doesn't have to be prolonged each day. I do it for 10 or 15 minutes in the morning, and then in the afternoon, or through the day, rather, I will take different times, 2 minutes, 1 minute, just like we just did. Mindfulness, bring me back to center, ground me. So if you do these kind of efforts, what are the rewards? What's the biggest reward of doing mindfulness? I'll tell you what the biggest reward is, and it is big. You get to live your life. You actually get to really live your life, because it only happens in the present. And so you need to be mindfulness to bring us to the present, where we actually can live our lives and live them fully and offer our gifts. So you, the creator and driver of your business, you get to bring that to your business, that you, the creator, you, the driver. It won't happen without you. So mindfulness helps you to deliver that to your business. In mindfulness, a core concept is no resistance. So if you're in sticky situations or stuck in something in your mind that's bugging you, or something's happened in your life that you want to correct and are having trouble correcting, you don't resist. It's not that you're going to say, oh, this is great. I don't mean that. But you simply be with it instead of being in reaction. Much healthier for you in every way, mentally, but also physically. Those stress hormones of resistance, when we're resisting, those stress hormones are kicked in your system. They do damage. They cause inflammation, for one thing. And you know that's linked to every disease possible. They see everything they come up with, they find something linked to inflammation, it seems like. Maybe not every, but a lot. So mindfulness lets you bring have a different slant on situations that come up in your life. It's particularly useful for ineffectual habits, to move us away from those to creating success in our work as entrepreneurs. And then to see ourselves and what we bring to our work daily in a new light, what we're empowered to bring to our work daily in a new light. Hugh Burns says when we're facing a situation that's negative, we should ask 3 questions. Hugh Burns is, by the way, one of the best teachers on mindfulness around. Lovely book called The Here and Now Habit. Byrne is his last name, B-Y-R-N-E, Hugh, H-U-G-H. He has a website with guided meditations that is gorgeous, and they're short and they're free. I would recommend you start there. But he offers 3 questions to ask when we feel a little stuck, like with not being mindful, and manifesting not being mindful, and for these habits we get stuck in. So the questions are, what am I aware of and what am I experiencing right now? So those are 2 questions together. What am I aware of? What am I experiencing right now? The other is, can I say yes to the situation? Doesn't mean you want the situation or want to maintain it or feed it, but you're saying yes to, this is my life experience right now. And then what is a wise and appropriate response to the situation, the stressor? Hugh Burns says that all of our harmful habits can be transformed when we meet them with 2 things, kindness and awareness. This is what mindfulness allows us to do, to bring kindness and awareness. And when we do that, a path can open up, a clear path for other possibilities. You'll be much more creative, I promise. So, if you care to have some instruction in mindfulness, Hugh Burns is a great resource, as I said. Another fabulous person who actually brought mindfulness to the fore in the U.S. Back in the 70s, he brought it to healthcare. Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, last name is Kabat-Zinn. He has wonderful teachings on the web, guided meditations too, for not very expensive, they're very moderately priced. And you can, he has a fabulous video available on the web a talk he did at Google. You would love this talk, I promise you. You would love it. It gives you such a great overview of mindfulness and experience of it. Get a really good sense of it. So if you aren't able to find those, you can email me at explorehealing@gmail.com. And if you would please subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be lovely. If you like this video, please push the like button. And if you have a comment, please comment below. If you have any questions or would like to discuss some of this in regard to guidance for yourself as you move forward in your life and your career, your entrepreneurship, I would love to have a chance to talk to you. I offer a complimentary 30-minute consultation to anyone who wants to have a chat. So, and then we could explore together what the possibilities are for us to work together. Okay, so I hope this has been useful for you. Thank you very much.